What's good, y'all? This MDS podcast. I'm here with my Ecorse niggas, holding shit down. Me and ItsRoddo, we go back since like what, 97, 98. I grew up with his brother. Then he came right after his brother. From what I know, he went to a school would be considered his op school. But you don't consider them op, them niggas show you love, obviously. But like my young niggas right now, they don't want to go to high school because they beefing like everybody on the east side. So what was that experience for you to go to Ridge being an Ecorse nigga, knowing niggas hate Ecorse niggas?
I mean, bread and butter was Ecorse, but you know, growing up, 5th grade-ish and all that shit, going to real school, get a mutual bond with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's more just a respect thing instead of the beef thing came on my side. You know what I'm saying? When those lines never really crossed when it was time to get down with our homies, you know, shit, it's time to get down. But that just comes with loyalty.
I feel that so like with me, I had the same thing. Like I went to Finney, and I'm from 8 Mile. So like being from 8 Mile, a lot of 7 Mile Bloods. There's a lot of gangs in my hood that was beefing with niggas from my school. So niggas didn't know how to treat me. But you know what I'm saying. So niggas looked at me funny based off that. But it was like a 4-2 nigga, a nigga named JT. He started, Boss Hog, which is 2-4, all that shit. So that nigga saved my life one day. Them niggas was on my ass.
Yeah, so I appreciate that.
And I'm like, nigga, you don't know a nigga your friend until nigga your luck low. There was a couple niggas like, don't jump that nigga. That nigga ran around the crowd. Was like, man, y'all got me fucked up. Them niggas turned around like he was Jesus.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't want no problems with him. You ever had any experience like that?
I mean, yeah, of course you had experiences like that. I remember when I first got back to Ridge, like in 12th grade, I had shot down in North Carolina, so all the younger niggas didn't really know who I was. But
that's the same thing with me. Them East Warren niggas hate.
But you know, the M.A.H shit ran deep when we was in high school, man. So I was coming in school, motherfuckers didn't like M.A.H. I'm wearing M.A.H shirts on that bitch.
That's money all hours.
Yeah,
money and hoes.
What started as money and hoes. But you got motherfuckers, all the older niggas, like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who that is first before you even try to talk crazy, do anything like that. I said it was just always a mutual respect. I always kept it cool.
Right now, shit, with you, there's a lot of niggas like fucking with you right now, and there's a lot of motherfuckers like you just popped up out the blue and you got a buzz and everybody behind you. So like, who is you?
I'm Manny F, man. Puritan.
Oh, you a PA nigga?
Yeah.
7 Deuce?
Club, I'm working on that street. I'm family from already from this way. So,
Big reason why I'm doing this shit, man.
I got in trouble already a few times.
Man, they be on bullshit. They be wanting you to stop completely at stop signs. Every street in Ecorse got a stop sign. On the east side, stop sign is a yield sign. Nigga, a yield sign mean keep going.
I mean, that's basically how it is out here. That's just basically how it is
But out here, they get your ass for that stop and roll.
See, the difference between this shit that go on though, man, Manny had got locked up for like 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably like a year and a half in his bed. He was telling me he was cold, but he was like, nigga, do the music with me. And I was just like, hell no. He ended up like, man,
but you cold, he cold. And I'm not capping because I'm sitting next to the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Cause, steel sharpen steel. So if you tell a nigga ain't hot, a nigga gonna turn up on you, you know what I'm saying? So a real nigga gonna go back to the drawing board and make that shit harder. So you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. You got one hook I was listening to. I can't think of the song right now. But I'm like, man, I wish you was talking about bitches. You need to make a song for bitches.
I got a lot of songs for bitches, man. I'm just,
I mean, like straight harmonized, like some shit I can fuck a bitch to.
Trust me, bro. We got that shit.
There was one song I'm like, I think it's like It's On or some shit.
On and on.
On and on. Yeah.
Beat go on and on.
That shit, nigga, I wish you would have talked to a bitch on that bitch. Cause look, when I hear the hook, I'm like, I can see myself chilling with a bitch, getting a bitch together. You feel me?
That song dinner about getting a nigga dropped. Like,
It
I ain't about
is.
to be-
I get that.
Yeah.
But, nigga, if you would have talked to a bitch on that, man, I'm telling you. Because, you know, like, shit, like, even with Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? When he say he gonna keep his Nikes on and shit like that,
Yeah.
you know how much pussy I got to that song? You feel me? Like, and then
Get my knife.
I got some pussy to that shit. Then, what's that one shit I think he had with Lloyd or some shit off the first
Just
album?
pussy off going on. Tell that bitch that this dick
Man,
keep
I'm
going
telling
on and
you.
on.
So when you, like, make shit like that, nigga, a nigga gon' you gotta go crazy with that shit, nigga, to the bitches. Because Ecorse niggas fuck bitches. And a lot of niggas don't like Ecorse niggas because Ecorse niggas been fucking
That's
niggas
what we known
bitches
for, man.
notoriously.
Fucking bitches and fighting. Really?
Yeah, but a lot of niggas don't like y'all. Not because of the fight, because Ecorse niggas be fucking niggas bitches.
Yeah.
Historically.
That's
Like right now it's somewhere Ecorse nigga is fucking another nigga bitch.
I can't wait. So we
And
get
Kevin jokes.
When we get done with this, I'm about to go do that.
You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like just growing up with niggas, like I just, you know what I'm saying, me being a kid
Yeah.
and, you know, me seeing B, RP to Kurt, RP to Pig, because Pig just passed.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm
Pig,
mentioning, you know what I'm saying, niggas in that
RP did it.
thing, you feel me? So I seen what them niggas was on. Like, I grew up fighting dogs, and I stopped fighting dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's how me and Kurt locked in. I didn't really know Pig till Pig got out of prison.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit went. But just seeing like older niggas like Mike, you know what I'm saying, Bill, they squad, and seeing how them niggas move, them niggas was fucking bitches. And I used to be a little kid jealous, like how the fuck I'ma do it? You feel me? And then when my time came, you feel me, I knew what to do with it because I seen how niggas ran with the torch before me.
Yeah.
And then it was like, be a little brother Jared. I ain't gonna throw him no indictment papers, but the streets know.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, shit, that nigga probably still got some beef from 8th grade.
Yeah, rest in peace, Aunt Johnson, man. He was a dope of that shit.
Oh, man, Aunt Johnson, man. You know what Aunt used to do to me? Every time Aunt Johnson seen me, he used to punch the shit out of me.
That's Aunt.
Man, this nigga like, you think you tough, you ain't gonna cry. That nigga used to be mad that I wasn't crying. Then one time I was at this nigga house, RP to Dennis. Me and Dennis was wrestling. Dennis said some shit that irritated me, and I felt like I would get up on Dennis, but I didn't get up on Dennis. You feel me? And a lamp got hit because he had a little light hung on blow, but he had a light hanging from the ceiling that used to just swing in a basement on 9th Street. One of us hit that bitch. I don't remember, it was so long ago. And Ant was like, nigga, you gotta take these punches, and Ant gotta take these punches. Not Ant, but Dennis. So Ant threw them punches, I had to eat them bitches. Ant and fucking
Definitely make a nigga tougher, man.
man, I'm telling you.
Definitely.
And then Ant, every time he pull up on me, that nigga be like, man, you ain't what did he say? He say something about some hoes. You ain't got no hoes on the floor. Some shit. I can't think of the exact word the nigga used to say right now. It's been, you know, Ant been gone for over 10. You know what I'm saying? Ant boy been gone for like 14 years. So he be like, you ain't got no hoes or some shit he'd say to me because Ant was a smooth ass nigga. But what was your inspiration to getting into the music outside of him? Because, you know, I knew you been doing it before him.
Yeah, you know, all that shit came from M.A.H, man. You know, we was all in high school and we just been doing music since then. So I just kept it going. But, you know, I always been in the music, man. I always, you know, my mama and my grandma had me in the church, for real. I was playing whatever, drums, whatever. I just always loved
And then you
music.
end up getting kicked out for selling weed.
What you mean, what's that?
Now, I'm listening to your music, nigga. You say, nigga, I got kicked out from selling
That
weed.
that was the Chris situation. She was just saying like, shit, you either you gonna do it, don't bring it in here. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I gotta bring it in here. I gotta go. Shit.
My
Bought a house,
shit was,
took my weed to go.
hey, my shit was, I had a situation where I used to hide my weed in a broke down car that was sitting in our driveway. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was in our backyard, so you know niggas don't walk through the backyard. And my uncle had his weed. He had Gan. He had Gan in that bitch.
See, it was different with me, nigga, 'cause when I get a bag, nigga, I'll pump. I don't give a fuck if it's 3, 4 in the morning. So by me leaving the weed, I had a car like that too. It broke down with me leaving the weed in the car. I gotta keep running in and out of the house, making plays. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure ain't about to keep meeting everybody in the corner. My phone ringing every 2 minutes. That's why I just like, you know what, man? I'm about to just go ahead and just.
How my shit was though, I used to leave it in the car outside. I had my shit pre-bagged, you feel me? But this before niggas was asking for aphids. So, or different shit like that. So, I had one nigga, this nigga used to buy 5, 10 nicks straight up. And I'd be like, nigga, why you don't just buy a quarter or a half? He was like, he like how a bag, he'd get more.
Individually just be blowing them bitches.
Yeah, but you know, niggas don't like sticks. So to defeat the purpose of the sticks, he was like, he'd save more money buying it like that. So one day, nigga, I used to have like seasoned salt like packages. I take the top off that bitch and stuff that bitch. So once I open it, nigga smell all that loud.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it.
So one day, nigga, I'm laying on the bed. My mama never came in my room. And this particular day, nigga, she came in my room and I hopped up for something and that bitch just fell out my pocket. And my mama like, this yours? I'm like, hell no, I ain't claiming that shit, nigga. It was about like $80 worth of weed in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? This Reds. This not Kush, none of that shit, you feel me? So I'm like, man.
80 grams, bitch.
Man, so I'm like, man, fuck all that. I ain't claiming that shit. My mama like started giving me allowance, which was $30 a week.
Yeah.
Fuck am I gonna do with that? I'm hanging with these Eastside niggas that's going crazy because this me transitioning from Ecorse to the Eastside.
I transitioned from Ecorse to Charlotte, bro. When I first got down there, it was kind of straight.
And that's so beautiful down there.
My mama, man, she ended up getting, she had a job. It was with the job, just started taking everything away from me. It was too much to handle down there. So I was down there rocking the same forces for like 3 months. But you know, I used to get like $2 in there every day out of it. I just saved them bitches.
I was on the same tip though.
Then I got a dice. I won in a dice game. I caught me some weed. Me and my partner JT. We went half in the bag, and I was in school. I never forget. I had basketball shorts. And I took the string out the bitches and stuffed all dams around my motherfucking waist under my pants. And I just knew how much money I wanted to sell every day. What I was gonna make. I just did
See,
it like
mine's I can just toss my shit. You feel me? So my question to you, what prisons you went to? You gotta talk up a little bit, bro. You was just extra cool.
Me Creek, M.A.H, shit. Brooks, level 4.
That level 4 ain't no
Brooks,
hoe.
level 4.
My niggas, I had some niggas in M.A.H in St. Louis. I had a lot of niggas in St. Louis.
Yeah,
everybody say something about St. Louis.
One of my niggas ran into Kyle from Ridge.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
You know, I fuck
He was in a bitch rap.
I talk some Dozier every day. Nigga, he 15 years, 14 years.
See, the thing with one of my niggas was locked up with Chili, but I don't know what he going by. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I asked my nigga, I'm like, Raymond Dozier, you feel me? But my nigga was like, he ain't clap back about that shit.
Yeah.
Cause some niggas changed their names, but
right around my nicknames.
Chili, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no smut on the nigga name. But one of my niggas checked me, nigga. When I read the letter, you know how you know a nigga when you read some shit, even if they in lowercase letters or whatever, you feel like a nigga yelling at you because you know how the nigga talk.
Yeah.
So one of my niggas I had wrote him, I'm like, because my nigga Lil Real, he got life. He up in Chippewa, up in the UP. So my nigga Lil Real, he up in Chippewa. My nigga Doggy was up there in Chippewa. And my nigga Marty, he hustle boy, boss hog, he up in Chippewa, the 2442. You feel me? So I asked him about it. My nigga was in Saginaw. I'm like, yeah, so you know, Lil Real asked me what they call you, whoop-de-whoop. He like, my nigga, I get down on niggas in this bitch. He was like, if a nigga play me, I don't give a fuck if a nigga in a wheelchair, I'm beating his ass. Only niggas I let slide is my niggas. But if my niggas try to play me, I'm fucking them up too. So when I'm reading this shit, nigga, I'm reading like this nigga yelling at me, you feel me? And I'm like, man, that shit crazy. But it's crazy how, like, you know, like what my niggas, yeah, but he wrote it regular, but because he my nigga, I feel like he yelling at me, you feel me? So like with my niggas, sometimes it get tight in that bitch. Like if I can't send my niggas no bread, the type of bread they need, like it's easy to send 20, it's easy to send 50. But you feel me? But when a nigga really needs some money, the easiest thing to do is send a nigga pictures of bitches. Niggas in that bitch can sell them bitches quick as hell.
Yeah.
Especially if it's some bitches niggas in that bitch ain't never seen.
I remember when he was locked up, nigga, I was swiping the money on my phone. You feel me?
Mhm.
I swiped the money on the motherfucking phone, dog, and it'd be like 200 on that bitch. That nigga was selling phone calls for $1 in that bitch.
You see what I'm saying? So is you just gotta find your way.
All I do is call in, they call me, I push that bitch through, mute it.
So what schools you went to?
Real.
I went to the back. Before that bitch got closed down and shit. And I started going there in the 9th grade and I started doing life skills.
I'm familiar with that.
I got
Life
hip-hop.
skills, I gotta cut you off right there. I'm gonna keep on you though. You feel me? Life skills, my nigga.
Yeah.
I went to Finney. So when I go to Finney, I gotta catch the Chalmers bus. I either gotta catch the East Warner Chalmers, catch the Chalmers back to the hood, which Chalmers go to Waltham and A.M.A.H sometimes, and sometimes the Chalmer bus stop at 7 Mile. Or I gotta catch the motherfucking 6 Mile from in front of Finney to Chalmers. Every time I got on the fucking Chalmers bus, and some niggas came from life school that got robbed on Jefferson. They Jefferson and Chalmers. Niggas got robbed. One of my niggas got robbed, but he was like, he counted. No, I'm about to tell you the story. It's a nigga that's in prison right now that saved him. This nigga get robbed right there on Chalmers and Jefferson, right? In a store. One of the niggas that got locked, that's locked up right now, his name's Squirrel. Squirrel see this robbery going on. Squirrel is a nigga that lost his tooth. Y'all know if a nigga lose their tooth, niggas gonna cap jokes. Niggas didn't cap jokes about this nigga missing tooth. You don't know how this nigga tooth got missing. We just knew this nigga one day he came to the hood and he had a towel in his mouth. That's all we knew. We never heard no nigga claim that. So that's letting you know. You feel me? That's on the east side. So this nigga Squirrel see my mans get robbed. My mans is a year younger than me. Squirrel like 2 years, 3 years older than me. Squirrel like, hey man, leave that nigga alone. That's my cousin, baby daddy, brother. So the nigga that robbed him gave him his shit back. But my nigga is a robber too. But my nigga in his mind, he count that as getting robbed. You feel me? But he got his shit back. But that's how much pull Squirrel had. So life skills, back to life skills. What was that like being a West Side nigga going to life skills? And them Jefferson niggas robbed everybody.
There was a lot of West Side niggas there. So they going shit. But we had some static with them niggas up there before. A lot of them niggas was, doing what they was doing. Claiming they was claiming and shit. But I ended up getting kicked up out that bitch, jumped the shit out of that nigga out that bitch. Bad, horrible. That nigga didn't come up there trying to press charges on us and shit.
That's that weird shit.
It was on camera, yeah, so he was like, we ain't press charges or, we just split them up from the schools or whatever the case may be. So they told us, don't come back without no parent. Mama came up there with me, he was like, we can play the camera for you for fully. She was like, you ain't gotta show me that shit. I believe everything you tell me. And I went to another life skills on Martin Luther King. I ended up getting kicked out that bitch.
MLK always the hood, but I'm listening.
Everywhere. No matter where the fuck you
Yeah.
at. In every state, city, whatever.
Man, you go to Atlanta, MLK is the hood.
Yeah.
But go ahead, bro.
When I got kicked out that bitch, motherfucking, I got into it with a teacher at that bitch and shit. He kept telling me to stop coming in the school smelling like weed and shit. I always smoked every time I went, but this day I ain't smoked. You feel me? I just had 2 ounces on me. It was loud as hell. This was back when the popcorns was off.
Yeah.
So, he kept telling me, like, when I kept telling him, man, stop talking to me. I ain't even smoke today. Leave me alone. I sat down on my chair. He like, you need to go and get up out the chair. I'm trying to talk to him. Like, you going to talk to somebody else. I ain't trying to talk to you. I need to do my work. He left, went to go get the administrator and shit. He said, man, she gonna talk to you right now. Pass me a little shit off to somebody. I go to the office. He said, She said, so you disrespecting my staff? I said, no, your staff disrespecting me. I'm trying to do my work.
And they don't understand that.
You feel me? Like, I ain't even do nothing. You feel me? Like, I talk to him every day. I'm like, that's fine, but I ain't do nothing today. You just making a scene and all that shit. Now she telling me don't come back to the premises without a parent and all this shit.
And they don't understand parents be having shit to do.
You feel me? So not, you know, whatever. But I ended up getting in trouble anyway.
Because at that point, you was a man.
You feel me? Like, but
And the world wouldn't recognize that. You feel me? So, like, once you in high school, nigga, your parent trusts you to handle what you need to handle as a man. You feel me? And, like, elementary and on down, middle school and all that shit, come to school, you getting your ass beat. You feel me?
I just dropped out, though. I just quit that shit altogether.
But look, what you were saying about the getting high, nigga, one time, nigga, in Finney, we never, like, our history teachers, we couldn't keep a history teacher outside of Mr. Crawford. Or it was always a teacher in a class that we couldn't keep for a certain year. So one year it was history, one year was English. But one year in particular English, right, we kept getting different teachers. One of the teachers was telling us how you would chop a nigga head off with a knife. You like, nigga, you need a sword. This nigga was like, no, you do this, whoopie whoop. You feel me? This is the type of training we get in school.
Right.
And that shit had us interested because we had knives and guns in
That
school.
shit fucked up. Just
So,
now they don't teach us shit. I might actually make a song about that.
nigga,
Why
listen
they tell us
to
it's so hard
this.
to be
Nigga,
rich?
one day we go to class, nigga, we beating on the door. We so prepared, we knew not to make a scene or be too wild in the hallway. We was just chilling, fucking with hoes. But this particular time, nigga, we beating on the door and this nigga ain't answered the door. Beating on the door, this nigga ain't answered up. So we just chilling, flirting, doing what we do, you feel me? Ain't nobody be wild, so the security guards gonna fuck with us. Nigga, when the bell rung, the teacher came in the hallway. He was like, why you ain't knock on the door? All the windows in the class was open. That nigga was in that bitch getting blowed. There was a Schoolcraft nigga said he used to smoke with the nigga. Schoolcraft nigga ain't had no reason to lie. When you a West Side nigga and you the only West Side nigga, your name is your hood.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like if like he say he from PA, he would have been Puritan or PA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he would have been the only Puritan or PA nigga. So nigga wouldn't even give a fuck about what his name was. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wouldn't give a fuck how the nigga name, whatever. He is the representation for that. So me, I'm from the East Side, but I'm an 8 Mile nigga. East Warren niggas hate my hood.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it was just I was just so blessed that some East Warren niggas fuck with me enough to keep them niggas off my ass. Cause it was like from I say 2005, 2006, it's been over for, you know what I'm saying? So after transitioning, what you do out of high school to put food on your plate?
Shit. Of course, I was already selling the weed. I just kept doing more of this shit. Really.
So when you get transitioned into music?
Shit. I ain't never really I just always did it. I just kind of always did it to myself. I ain't never really do it openly. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I always rap though. Everybody knew I could do it. I just never really
You never been in no ciphers?
In the hood, you know, niggas trying to get me to go to the studio or whatever. Come on, man. I be in there and all that. I just wouldn't do it. But niggas, bro.
Yeah, like I used to fuck niggas up in Ecorse for ciphers, like freestyling, like middle school
you
shit.
Did?
I did, but and I'm telling you, in middle school, I used to fuck niggas up. He went in middle school with me. He too young to know.
What's
but
up
then,
right now? You talking about
no, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Listen to me, right? So I get to high school, so I'm going to Finney, fucking niggas up, and then I meet this nigga named Dame Dot.
Right. What he did in your career or something? What the fuck?
He fucked me up.
So
that nigga. I'm just telling you.
That, huh?
Nigga, after I heard this nigga rap, I'm like, man,
up.
I'm about, no, I didn't give up. I'm like, I'm taking you to my niggas. Because I'm like, outside of my niggas, I'm that nigga. You feel me?
Man,
So when I'm with my niggas, I'm like, my pen, like, when you get around a nigga that's so talented, and you feel inferior, you feel me?
Yeah.
Your pen, you start trying to write like that nigga, and I'm like, my shit start drifting. I'm like, I found my talent. My talent was to do what I'm doing right now. You feel me? Like interviewing you, blogging. I'm real good at like knowledge of music. That's why I'm like, I brought up to him about that song It's On. You feel me? This nigga Dame, like nigga, when I say nigga, I knew I had raps. Nigga, I had like 30 minutes of straight bars, and I can go off the top. You feel me? This nigga Dame used to rap like Lil Wayne back in the day.
Yeah,
Man, I know it's a lot of niggas that did, but this nigga had like 2 hours worth of rap. So I'm like, leave me alone. But you know, he was on my ass. I'm like, leave me alone in my head. But I wanted to hear what this nigga was gonna keep coming with. To the point where nigga, I was willing to bet my last dollar on Dame when I took him to the studio the first time. The first time I took him to a studio, a nigga's like, man, I'm the best rapper that come through this bitch. I'm like, no, you not. He like, whoop de whoop. I'm like, nigga, whatever money you got on you, nigga, I bet that shit on him.
We used to do that
Dame's
shit.
nice though.
We used to do all types
Dame
of
was better
surgery.
than Dame. I don't like Cool Dame.
You don't like Cool Dame.
I don't like Cool Babyface Ray. Babyface Ray still say some shit. Dame still say some shit. But I don't like that cool shit, nigga. You deserve to talk that shit. No, you deserve to talk that shit.
They talking that shit.
What I mean, like Dame on that song with that fashion song with Babyface Ray. When Babyface Ray was fucking Eastside nigga fucking Westside bitches, and I got it all on me on the West Side with it. That shit, laughing at you bums while I'm pushing on my glasses. That shit, and then he had some shit was back in the day that a lot of niggas ain't hear. It's on M.A.H season. It wasn't M.A.H season. It was like Back from Miami or some shit. That nigga had some shit. This nigga was like, he a mo sipper, hoe hitter. Nigga, that nigga was going crazy. Then I got some shit on my phone. Summertime, all this shit. When I say this nigga Ray, and then that shit
But
when
you
he
just saying that you just like a different phase of their music, like people,
yeah, I feel like every artist got a flow that they got that they can't nobody fuck with. Like T.I., he got a sarcastic flow. When he go into the sarcastic flow, he was like on the what's that Maybach music shit. When T.I. was like, tell the ATF that I'm riding with a 380. That's the car cost. Y'all thought I would fall off. When he go into that flow, can't nobody fuck with T.I. When Ross go into a certain flow, can't nobody fuck with Ross. Like when you know, like I'm a Pac fan. You feel me? When Pac go into a certain bag, can't nobody fuck with Pac. You feel me? So I feel that same way about Dame, and I feel that same way about, you know what I'm saying, Babyface Ray.
So you saying they ain't been in that bag? Like,
They dip in it. Dame go in the bag, but Ray don't really go in that bag. Like D Nice, he stay in that bag. Like D Nice, he be crunching some syllables up, and he stay in that bag. Like I remember being a kid hearing this nigga name out here named Keith Hussey rap. He know him. This nigga named Keith. This nigga Keith used to say some of the most amazing shit. Like he had a song talking about Kurt, saying if you scared, go to church. All that shit, nigga was going crazy. Like for you, for instance, you from PA. So from your hood, you got Ye Jordan, you got T Stuck, you got HBK. What's the AK? Is it AK from your hood? The producer.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think Proof from your hood, if I'm not mistaken.
Proof they got.
Yeah.
I don't think Proof is good.
I know they had Proof named RP on fucking Osborne, but I think Proof from the West Side. I think Proof from the West Side because don't know hood claim.
He could be from the West Side. I think he's from Jersey.
Yeah, but ain't no hood claim because you know like with white, them East Jeff niggas ain't playing about white. You feel me? And there's niggas that don't like cheese, they still respect white. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the Eastside boss. He a legend. You feel me? So like free Smoke Camp Chino. Chino hood hate them, you know, the other side. So he still respect white. You feel me? Cause you got to.
Yeah.
So like, what's some legends from your hood that people might not know of as far as the rap go?
Well, my hood, my cousin Ned from Cole. Motherfucker. Them niggas just started back rapping again. Nigga named Zeke and my cousin Chuck. Them niggas just started back rapping. We was rapping back when we was younger and shit. But that's my area and shit. I don't know.
So what's your inspiration?
What's my inspiration in what music?
Yeah.
My inspiration is just my life. It's just
Somebody
like
gonna
the
hear this
music.
shit.
So you just be trying to vent?
I'm always venting. That's the only way I know how to express my feelings.
Yeah, outside of being aggressive.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Other than that, like, I ain't gonna know what to say. I ain't gonna know how to tell you about me. I ain't gonna really know how
Yeah,
to
so it's either rapping or smacking the shit out of niggas.
smacking the shit out of a nigga is only coming if a nigga is being aggressive towards me. But I will smack the shit out of a nigga. That's just how it gotta be.
I like how you said that shit.
You feel me? But I'm just more fucking, you know, trying to push this music right now. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
And nigga interfere with that shit, man. You know,
My inspiration comes from
don't stop that.
this fucking neighborhood. Being in a small ass town.
Yeah.
You don't make it
I
out.
hate when niggas act like they don't know what Ecorse is.
You don't make it out this bitch, bro. And, this
And my
you
niggas
can't-
don't feel comfortable out here.
You
Niggas
don't
know.
know one person that made it out of this bitch with rap, my nigga. Basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? I got
You
my
know
first
what
cousin,
stopped me from
Jonathan
playing
Back.
basketball?
Nigga, he was a heavyweight champion in overseas and shit. I don't count that.
You know what stopped me from playing basketball?
What?
When Brent Darby ain't make it. He was the top fucking point guard in Ohio State in college. This nigga was on TV, wetting that bitch. Google Brent Darby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What
Google.
Gerard Abram though?
Loom.
Gerard Bloom.
Illumide Olafie. Jovan Olafie played football.
Yeah.
Look him up. Look up Chris Olafie
Jovan
playing basketball.
overseas, though. But you know he's always, but I still
But
don't count that as
I
making.
wanted to see them niggas make it in the
NFL,
league.
man.
NFL, NBA. You feel me?
Yeah,
A nigga that got the scoring title for their school.
That's when it counts to me, man.
You feel me? So same thing with that. So like when Mario dropped, you know Mario,
Yeah.
his shit was hard, but then the nigga tried to play him on Facebook. I'm sitting there like, nigga, talking about a Rocaine. I'm like, this nigga was through and through. Like,
They
nigga,
don't even
that
know.
nigga shit was, you know what I'm saying?
You almost one of the solidest breadwinners around this bitch.
Nigga, that
Just
nix shit was
fucking
top,
money, just stop-
top to
just
bottom.
around
Nigga, I ain't have a track on that bitch to
You can
skip.
play it all the way through, my nigga.
Like
Even
B
now.
Love. I be
Even now.
nigga B Love probably be irritated when I talk to him because I be telling him like niggas be needing motivation from you
Yeah.
and he don't see it. You feel me? So it's like certain niggas look at and niggas need that motivation from.
Definitely, man.
So he one of them niggas and then you know what I'm saying, like shit, you one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really familiar with your hood. I used to be on Crest fucking with this one chick back in the day. She used to look like Ashanti when we was kids. I wonder how this bitch look now. You feel me? Because when I fucked with her, I was staying in Highland Park.
Listen, dog. I understand. I feel your pain when it comes from that dog. Cause it was a girl I got in the mall, nigga. Fairline name was Louis, and she was so bad.
I met her in Lincoln Park at the skating rink.
Now I'm like, dog. I want to see her. I just want to see her. Like, I really want to see how you grew.
I want to see how baby girl grew. I don't even know
Yeah.
her name, none of that. But she kind of favored Ashanti.
Like,
So you know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit was. What y'all got coming forward? Is y'all just gonna keep dropping singles till y'all feel like y'all got a project ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an EP, man. That's just, we got so many songs together, man. But I got a single for 28. That bitch about to drop.
28 on the EP?
I ain't even did an EP. I've been doing, man, bro.
You should drop 28 on the EP. He have his solo on the EP, and then y'all do the other songs.
When it comes with music, my nigga, EPs,
We got two
albums,
videos.
mixtapes,
We got a video about to drop.
all that shit, man. That shit ain't nothing because I got so many songs. You know what I'm saying? Just in the past year, I done did like 20 songs. So
You know, I know this nigga, like, I can say a word or anything, you feel me? And some shit gonna come out of that bitch.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Music.
Musically, yeah.
definitely.
You say Burger King, this nigga goes, woo.
I just did something the other day. I mean, just today, J-Mo had all 20s on it, and I was like, nigga, you don't even like 20s, you 100, nigga. And I was like,
See?
shit, you don't even like 20s, you keep it 100, nigga. Just little shit like that, if you put this shit in my head and just
Yeah,
run
so,
with it.
you know,
Try
in
to
this,
run with it.
under the video, I'm gonna put a lot of links, them two, they songs together, and I'm gonna have their social media and shit right under that shit. But, shit, what is like being an Ecorse nigga for you? Like, what do you think the perception of an Ecorse nigga is?
I honestly don't even give a fuck. Cause when the motherfuckers see me, it ain't even about me just being an Ecorse nigga. I'm all around this bitch. For real, I went to school in Southwest, I went to school in Wood, I went to school in Ecorse, I went to school in Melville, I went to school in Inkster, all that shit. So, don't even label me
Ecorse
Roddo.
niggas I respect as a man is the Ecorse niggas that'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, it's certain Ecorse niggas names I'm not gonna drop. They was my circle when I was in Ecorse.
Yeah.
They was, you know what I'm saying? They my age. They was born in the 90s. I was born in 89.
Yeah.
Some of them was born in 89. They
Yeah.
won't come on the east side.
See, I wouldn't give a fuck.
You feel me? Like Jarvis,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He came and shot a video on the east side. Some niggas drove to the east side and left.
What?
Yeah. He shot a video on 6 Mile in Hoover. And then he shot a video, he shot part of his video on, in the red zone. I had took him to the red zone because he said he wanted to shoot about some vacant houses. The nigga left me.
We ain't go right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Them niggas left me.
4 in the morning, nigga. Wherever you need me to pull up at, I'm
Nigga, I'm
pulling.
telling you. And I used to be like, nigga, I be out this bitch. I ain't had no car, but I had a pocket full of money. And my niggas that I used to hang with, you know who I used to hang with. I ain't gonna drop no names on the video, but I say this shit, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, nigga, I used to try to pay them niggas to take me to A-Mall. He's like, woo. I'm like, my nigga, it's only 23 minutes. You feel me? Nigga be like, whoop-de-whoop, come to school. Bruce Tony was like, he done took some niggas on the east side, and them niggas was scared to talk to hoes, scared to get out the car and shit. You feel me? So that's how I be like, man, I don't understand it. I'm like, nigga, if you real, you gonna get your respect, or you gonna fight for your respect. So the next time you come over there, nigga, you gonna have your respect. Cause I'm like, nigga, I remember nigga when niggas tried to jump me when I told you JT saved my life.
Yeah.
Nigga, the first day, a nigga snuck me. Nigga, I turned around, I seen niggas on my ass, nigga, I ran. It was like 30 niggas. I ain't know if niggas was trying to watch the fight or niggas was trying to jump me, but I knew that hood didn't like my hood, so I got the fuck on. The next day, nigga, I went through that bitch, nigga, I had on some motherfucking sweatpants, some J's, nigga, I had a pistol, hid, you feel me, but I ain't taking it to school. So when I make it a few houses up the block, it was a pep rally. Niggas tried to rush me. Me and my younger cousin, we fighting them niggas. And then there's a couple niggas like, leave that nigga alone. It was some hoes walked me to the corner. They was from East Warren, and they kept a couple niggas off me. But when I made it up the block, my nigga JT, hustle boy JT, boss hard, ran around, head honcho. This nigga ran around the crowd, threw his backpack off like, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all ain't about to jump my nigga. And I say them niggas turned around like he was Jesus. This nigga parted the Red Sea for me. Them niggas, before the police, anybody came, them niggas turned around. But after that, I had my respect because I fought. And the first day when I ran, and I came back that day, niggas like, man, you soft, nigga, you ran, whoop-de-whoop. Niggas had jokes. But when I didn't run, niggas was like, man, you crazy. I'd have got the fuck on. And that was a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. But like, niggas don't understand. A nigga got jumped and got killed in my school. A nigga brought a pistol in my school, shot himself in the back. I done seen fully automatics in the school. I done seen niggas.
I went to the South Charlotte, nigga done died in that bitch.
Man, I done seen niggas cut the cord to the fucking metal detector and take the piece and throw that bitch outside somewhere or some shit. You feel me? So niggas can get in. Then I knew niggas that didn't come to school until second hour just so they can come in with their gun through the front door. Like I done been in bathrooms in Finney where I seen niggas put fully automatics together.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, when niggas be saying certain shit about school, I'm like, nigga, you gotta understand how paranoid it is to fucking go to school. I done seen niggas rip niggas red rags in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On some nigga, we ain't fucking with none of these bloods. Like when 42 Doug say, nigga, how you fucking with me and you know we don't like bloods. That shit real. And some of them niggas on that side bloods and they respect it because the niggas just that real. But certain shit just be like transpiring. Like I remember being out here and a coach telling me at 8, like, nigga, when we used to play Ecorse, we used to try to kill one of them niggas, you feel me?
Yeah.
And my pops being an Ecorse nigga,
That's just how that shit goes.
he already had animosity for me playing for Roots, but he wanted me to learn how to play football, you feel me? So when he seen how the coaches was playing with me, this nigga nutted up. My pops came to my game at 10 in the morning drunk and nutted up on the coach. And nigga, when I tell you, nigga, I had to beg to get out of that game.
Now listen, from this city, a motherfucker will hate on you because you got 2 flies on your shoulder and he got 1. Or you got 2 flies on your shoulder, nigga. I got 1. It's just how this shit go. That's just how this shit go.
I don't like how niggas out here hate on niggas' music because I feel like y'all niggas got some hard shit. I feel like Young Mario dropped a classic, and I feel like his shit underrated. With Kyle that's locked up, Street Runner, KE. I feel like that nigga had some fight.
That shit serious. Kyle was a goat, man.
I feel like Kyle the shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Prather my cousin, but he had a diss record against Prather. I was like, oh shit. Kyle in prison, my nigga that's in prison from the Eastside, from my hood, was like, this nigga was cold. So, you know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga said you couldn't shoot a nigga close range at the roller cave. Ask that nigga that I shot up at the roller cave. I'm like, what? That nigga went crazy. Like, you got some shit. I feel like you ain't got no weak hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can say that. I don't feel like you got no weak verses, but I feel like every hook you drop is a classic. So when I heard that song that I was telling you that it's on record, I'm like, man, I wish you was talking to a bitch, because it's relaxing, you feel me? So, you know, when you get around a woman, you want her to relax, and if you would have came with a verse for that, about bitches, man, I'm telling you. Cause you like, you know, shit, them Starlight niggas, they white snatchers, they dogs.
That white snatchers went up like a motherfucker when they did that. Didn't that bitch had some $1 million views, didn't it? Rizzo.
Yeah, that shit went crazy. So are y'all ever gonna do a M.A.H compilation?
I don't see it, for real.
Cause I remember y'all had like 2. I remember one, the Money on
possible,
Hours.
But we all everywhere, we different directions.
But see, the thing with y'all right now, y'all all y'all own boss. That's probably the issue.
Yeah, I was probably say that. It's just
because ain't nobody risen in y'all crew.
Yeah.
So what about you? What you claiming? What's going on? You just solo or you in a group? How you coming?
Solo thug, man. That's what I always been doing.
So when y'all
it's
shoot,
my family right here.
Yeah, we family.
Yeah, so when y'all do y'all EP, are you going by, you know what I'm saying, your name and his name, or y'all gonna come up with like a group name? How y'all planning?
Just that's what it
Yeah,
is.
it's just his name.
Manny F.
That holding up weight just a song.
Simple shit.
Ain't gotta be nothing else.
There ain't a group. And you know who didn't want to be in a group?
Ooh.
Peasy.
I mean,
Peasy he was anti-group.
you ain't gotta be. You can still be a group, and then don't be a group.
Right.
Y'all niggas just might as well, you feel me, just for that thing so a nigga know what it is.
I mean,
Cause y'all got your own little way.
You gotta let this shit just let it take a course of its own.
Yeah,
Alright, so
if
if y'all, when y'all shit drop and y'all shit, I got faith that y'all shit gonna be fire, right?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
You feel me? So if y'all shit take off and motherfuckers just want to see y'all niggas together, y'all niggas Prodigy and motherfucking Havoc, y'all motherfucking Pimp C, B, and niggas look at y'all like that.
We together.
Are y'all gonna come up with a title for y'all group, or y'all still gonna be
Manny F and ItsRoddo? It's always we still a group, my nigga.
y'all niggas might as well have some shit where niggas can chant
No.
whoop-de whoop.
Whoa, man.
Whoa. That's
Okay.
whoa thing. That's what we
Left
whoa.
lane.
Left
Whoa.
lanes, whoa.
Before
The deal, however you wanna call
if
that
that's what
shit.
you want some acronyms, you want some letters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how you get into sipping? I read Gucci Man book and he said niggas that drink it like that they call it grit because it's thick.
You read Gucci book?
Yeah, I read Gucci.
Are you a
book.
reader and shit?
Yeah, I read shit.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read, Gianni Russo. Right now I'm reading this book about
Gianni
the
Russo?
Africans.
Novel?
It's Gianni Russo, the Hollywood the Hollywood Godfather. He played you ever seen the movie Godfather?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, you know the dude who married Michael Corleone's sister and he beat her with the belt?
Yeah.
That's Gianni.
Okay.
Alright, so Gianni role in life. At 15 he fucked Marilyn Monroe when she was 23, right? He used to work for Frank Costello and he used to do shit without asking questions. So he used to take packages, different places, hop on planes, send messages. One time he had to go all the way to New Orleans to fuck with the mob boss in New Orleans and get a message from him. So he flew and bumped the shoulders with a nigga. You know, they was both on some gentleman shit and they was like, excuse me, and got the fuck on. But that was the nigga that killed JFK, that bumped his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So you know how gangsters play. Gangsters is real respectful. Niggas be thinking gangsters just be thugging. You feel me?
Of course.
So he bumped shoulders with a nigga. He was hungry. He was like he ain't ate in like 13 hours. He wanted to really sit down and eat. But the mob boss in New Orleans told that nigga, he was like, nigga, you need to go back to the airport, tell him it's on. So he like, that's all I flew 13 hours and you know what I'm saying? Because he had to go to Chicago, then go there, then fly back to New York. So he like, that's the message he got, nigga. This nigga was like, nigga, Bill Clinton had hoes where they was at. They had to do a fundraiser somewhere in Europe, all different type of shit. This nigga had a dog ass book. Nigga, Pablo Escobar, he killed one of his mans in the club because he owned the club and you know he had the right to carry in Vegas. He popped the nigga up. He ain't catch no case or nothing because it was a rifle murder.
Yeah.
But he say his intellect stopped him from getting killed because he was like the nigga cut his face and he said the blood went on his shirt, and when he looked at his shirt he thought about what to say to the nigga because he was like the nigga was about to stab him. It was like, hey, something about, hey man, I waited 6 months for this some type of shirt, whoop-de-whoop. And he say when the dude paused like, what the fuck, he popped that nigga up. You feel me? Then he was like, he was one of Pablo enforcers. He was like, Pablo did some shit where he had to end up flying. He had to talk to John Gotti and fly to Bogota. And then he was like, when he went to Bogota, they was gonna kill him until they recognized that he was in Godfather. And they was like, Pablo was a big Godfather fan, and that partially saved his life. Yeah, so yeah, I read a lot of shit. So like, if we talk about like Africa,
what you read about in the Gucci book though?
so Gucci said when he was in Alabama, Gucci was like he always had bad reactions when he drunk lean. So he was like either hallucinating or he was extra aggressive to the point where some of his family members didn't really they didn't really recognize how his personality was. So Gucci was like, when he was in Alabama, that was the first time he sipped lean. He was like, he was at like a diner or something. He was like, the niggas drunk that shit straight, and because it was thick, they called it grit, like grits. So that's why I was saying that shit about you drinking that shit straight up.
I mean, I just don't feel like going to get my pop. I always drink it straight though, cause shit, pouring that shit up, you drinking all that goddamn pop, all that ass.
Yeah, and that shit make you fat and all that shit.
It's not even that. It make your motherfucking shit burn, man. You fuck around and burp and it burn, all type of shit. I just drink my shit straight.
Yeah, because drinking lean and pop take too much time.
Yeah. Ain't gonna lie. Shit.
So if you was to pour up in a pop, what you would like to drink?
I mean, that shit go round and round. Peach pop, cream soda.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, white Mountain Dew.
That shit fire.
This right here to go.
Yeah,
Say
Ecorse.
right.
And
I like
that
the
white Mountain
green.
Dew, that's the
I wouldn't drink with no green Mountain Dew. My favorite Mountain Dew is green and the live wire, the fucking orange.
Orange.
What you was reading that when you was locked up?
Hey,
Cause some of the shit I might read. Gucci got a fire book.
Right there.
What's the name? I ain't really get through the code. The code is a slow read. I like his story. You read that so the shit when he was talking about his man's was a Knick fan. He was like, when the Knick lose, he wouldn't come outside. But when he Michael Jordan invited him out to eat, he invited his man's. And he was like, his man's lost his shit when he found out Jordan would have went to the Knicks, but the Knicks wouldn't offer him enough money. That shit, I fuck with that shit. Prodigy had a hard book. Ja Rule book was alright, but you can, as a man, you can tell he loved his wife. That's why he left a lot of shit out of his book. And I'm like, if you gonna do it like that, you might as well not do it.
Yeah. It's just like this music. You ain't gonna tell the whole story, don't even do it.
Yeah, but see, with music, don't go to jail. You
I
feel me?
ain't talking about that story. I'm just saying, just generally, just like your whole life, like most people wouldn't even bring up anything. Just
That's
like I just
how
said, my
JR
granny, my mama
ended
and
the
all that
Geno
shit.
Cash nigga career, because this nigga didn't want to keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that shit make it like that, like I don't know, but like Ja Rule, nigga, you can't tell me as a man you want fucking a bitch.
Yeah, got rid of that nigga. I don't give a fuck what 50 Cent said.
Man, tell him,
We might have to
nigga,
wrap this up,
nigga,
man.
I used to be a motherfucking, I got you. I used to be at the rollercade, nigga, skating, nigga, like 10. I ain't been through that shit with no bitch. You feel me, nigga? I was feeling that shit like I had relationship problems and shit. You feel me? So, fuck you. Yeah, you feel me? I had a little bitches, but I ain't had no real shit going on. It's like being out here, you can have a bitch in Southwest. You're an Ecorse nigga, you got an Ecorse woman, and you good as a kid.
Yeah.
Social media fuck all that shit up. So yeah, we y'all niggas say y'all ready to get out this bitch.
Yeah, man, my phone blowing up.
All right, so let them know what y'all got coming, so y'all can so we can get out this bitch.
oh, everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta say something about that. He just did that. A lot of Ecorse niggas do the 7 mile handshake. I'm about to show you 8 mile. So we do like this, right? I'm about to show you. We go like this. It folds up, and then we lock the 8. So we go like this, and we lock the 8 because we ain't 7 mile niggas. You feel me?
Shit, but you gotta think, nigga, out here, Ecorse, this don't stand for
What you
7.
gotta
This
do
stands
this?
for one love.
What?
You wanna do that?
No, we just throw foes up.
Oh, okay. I
So-
was making sure.
Nah, because
That's what that shit
with
came
7
from,
miles, a
nigga.
lot
That shit came
of
from
7
one
mile
love.
niggas used to like try to fuck with us, and then there's like a lot of niggas from our hood claim 7 mile. You know what I'm saying? So what I can say about my hood, ain't no rapist claim our hood, ain't no rat claim our hood. That's what I can say about my hood. But it's a lot of niggas that's from my hood that claim 7 mile that's rats and rapists.
It's fucked up.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about
right.
like some club promoters that's popping. all different type of shit. So
Shit crazy.
nah, I'm just putting it out. Look, a nigga can't. Don't be mad at me because you told. Shit, you be mad at yourself. Shit, this niggas that was in college, just niggas them snitched on. This niggas that, you know what I'm saying? It's a nigga snitched on the nigga. A nigga was mad, and then the nigga fucking
Exactly.
end up telling something. It's some shit. But shit, go ahead, promote y'all shit. So,
We just
and I'm
coming
about
out
to
with
put all
anything,
y'all
we
links
just-
under here.
We just doing our thing, man. We just taking that shit everybody here, just dropping motherfucking videos, man. We do a project when we want to, man. Nigga tell us they want a project tomorrow.
So what do y'all got on streaming services?
We got the we just did the wake up. She on that bitch. Motherfucking got some shit on. Got M.A.H on there.
It ain't never been be on there.
What else I got? I got Pain for My Soul ain't on that bitch.
They social media go be in the description. I'm gonna put some of their videos and shit in the description, featuring both of them.
Yeah.
It's an Ecorse nigga, Westside nigga, 7 Deuce. So that's how we gonna play it. So shit, we out this bitch.
May 20 and AZ and
I fuck with y'all shit. Y'all niggas need to start inviting me to the motherfucking video shoot because I want to be in that bitch. Friday at what time? Now that's what I'm saying. I broke this nigga. I don't be out here like this, so I'm like, I'll pull up. A nigga invite me to the cookout. I'm gonna come get some food.
Yeah, just Friday. Shit, just come out here.
I'll be out here.
Yeah, and I don't know all the time. Shit, we don't know.
Now to bring this shit, we gonna document this shit. That's the whole point. To document the black experience, entrepreneurs, and everything going. But shit, we out this bitch though.
100.